What's good, guys? We've got a bit of a different style of video today. I have just had a photo shoot for some work. I'm in the car, obviously, as you can see. I'm just going to record from the whip. Give this a go, try something new. I've got about 45 minutes to kill before I pick the little one up from daycare. So I was like, hey, this might be a nice time to spice it up for some new content. Yeah, promo for today, obviously the 20th of October. I think that's going to change anything. I just realized because the time's cropped. But it is 2:44 p.m. right now. My verse for today is verse 13. Do not love sleep or you'll grow poor. Stay awake and you'll have food to spare. I think this is great for me right now, like having these payouts, just thinking back to those times where I was staying up past midnight studying ICT, studying charts, back testing. It does all pay off. And so for the people that are maybe just starting in trading, or maybe you've been going for a few years and still not seeing consistency, keep at it. Keep grinding, keep growing, keep learning day by day. As long as you, even if it's 0.5% increasing in knowledge over time, that's going to compound substantially. Now, on where we are at for MAQ today, to push up, we've taken Asian highs post Asian session. It's just past midnight. Basically, we've taken the highs, we haven't displaced above them, and then we're starting to push down. So I'm going to jump to an M3 here. My main target would be this point of control for today, which is where, opening gap is. You see our levels are already charted today. So previous week value area highs resting right here. We could potentially bounce all the way down here. I'm inclined for shorts for pretty much the rest of the year. Based on what we've seen, massive volume on this candle. Could run up to tap this 4-hour CB. I think for the small move we're looking for today, I'm looking for a short on the out point of control. There's VWAP, there's NDOG, lots of confluences resting right here. I'm gonna go pretty heavy on the size right off the bat here, because I'm feeling confident. The short play will be good for us. We can obviously see we still have our under account here. And we're just going to be monitoring on a M1 here. So really, if we lose this high right, that is the trade invalidated. That's pushed down. Nice. Okay, so a little bit of a bounce back up here, which is fine. It's pushing up into this pocket here, it looks like. All right, so just got my eyes on ES to the left of us here. We're respecting this 5-minute position right here. The only reason I'm liking the shorts is we have worked Asian highs. So realistically, the target should be Asian lows all the way down here. But with that 1 mini, we don't need to get all the way that steep. Just looking for 15 points here. To set our 3 targets. Looking for about 85 really is what we'd be needing. So around this low here. If we can get below here, that's going to give us the confirmation that we need. Adjust stops to this. I did want to see us rip straight through here and look to push lower. If we get a closure below this, we look for add in one more position. I can't be sitting here for too much longer. I've got to pick the little one. I know I'm positions running. I do think we should be okay for this move to the downside, but this is the point where we'll know. If we get held up here, then more than likely we're going to reverse back to the upside. We had a bit of a restriction of this busy run. We've gapped away a little bit here, but it'll just depend on this next 1 minute candle. See where we get that closure. If we start closing anywhere near these lows again, another retest will indicate more than likely we're going to push into the upside. So more than likely we're going to have to flip that position. Just wait again for the closure. And really just watching the numbers. If we're 85 here, so 100, we're going to take ourselves out here and just flip to the upside. Really tight stop. We shouldn't be coming down to this low once again. That's okay being wrong on that first entry here. But again, just watching this reaction, we did see a fair bit of orders come in back here, respecting this BC. And overall, we are up for the day. So 0.53% as well. We might be running once again for the daily CB. This Friday value area highs resting up here as well. Keep the momentum going. We could fill out this pocket before flooding back to the downside. It's okay to be wrong. Just be wrong quickly. And get out quick. We're getting ready to add another position. Let's push the upside here. We've got 2 minis on this position now. Just got to be mindful as we approach this CB spot on that M3. So I'll shift out to an M3 so we can see it approaching this spot right in here. But based on how the day's been going, we're already up. We've respected this 3-minute busy twice as well in here. Body's still respecting. Hopefully be expecting a push past this here now. Sometimes you just have to flip the bias. Don't marry your idea too tightly. It's okay to be wrong. It looks like we're pushing past this Sibi here now. Just need to wait for the closure as always. Can't get too excited. Switching back to an M3. Just have a little bit of a pullback. Video. Just watching this 3 minute Sibi. We'll be shifting stops to pretty much break even if we can run up. Depending on the reaction, we might look to close out early. Ideally, we want to be breaking fast through this, taking about 50% from where we still trying to zoom in. We just put this on. So it looks like we're trying to push past this level now. Just going to adjust my stops to this low right in here. We're looking pretty much at these highs. I think if we get up there, we should be okay. Looking at the position now, we should be okay. 300 if that is the case. So if we reverse, we can at least get out if we break it. Okay, bit of a pullback you just saw. Might pop into this level and yeah. So be patient. Nice bounce back. But just looking at the trading view, we're at this spot right now. Seeing where we could come down on this M3. Stop should really be here or still below this low to be honest. But I don't want a massive reversal to start popping in here. Do we want a clean break of these highs, keep pushing higher? We have key levels still resting above us. This M15 is looking like it wants to push pretty bullish. Positive as well, bullish to lens. If we're coming towards these highs, I think even taking this higher, we should be clear for our 300 target for today. So if we get a nice quick episode in and out here, live time, see if we can get that. M3 is just about to close here, and 15 hourly candles about to close as well. Usually the hourly candles, like once they close, they usually run the opposite direction, just by what I've been seeing lately. So if we've been pushing bullish, usually this first few minutes is going to run straight bearish, which I'm hoping isn't the case, because our position might get totally to for a little bit of a buyback in this 1 minute. I'm not too confident, reason being, we do have this level resting here at the top of Asian buyers, 2509, as we can see. At first now, that's super frustrating. 99, where is that? So that's about here. We could run all the way down this. Just gonna keep stops at where we initially had them at this delay. I don't see us running lower than this. Wouldn't make sense for us just because of the way we've closed here above Asian pies. Usually, if you're seeing Asian lows about to be taken, you wouldn't have too much of an expansion in Asia like we do. You just wick the high and then look to push down straight away. So this might just be a fake. You hit a 10-minute busy here as well too. Yeah, and these were those 3 minute levels that will line up to full. Just gotta be careful though. Yeah, still respecting this city. It's a bit careful. Decent push up here. So we go steps back to getting to build this line now. Just starting to get a nice bullish push. Just wouldn't want to see this kind of reverses. So take us out pretty much break even if we get stopped down here. It is what it is. Better than down 100. But hopefully we can momentum to keep taking these highs here. To 80. It's just on it again. It's literally like $7 away. I feel like I should just expect this now. I shouldn't even really be surprised. Literally a few dollars away. That is crazy, man. And now it's gonna come reverse on us. What? That is nuts, bro. As we can see, the propensity, the willingness to go higher is why I'm adjusting my stops to the view. Usually I just keep your stops in place, but being so close to that TP, like we're literally one tick above this high and we're good to go. Momentum is bullet first 5 minutes, getting a bit haywire. Let's check what the M5 is actually doing here. Yeah. On a 5, it looks clean. We should just be pushing for these highs. It looks like we're not going to come down. I'm not all the way to 100. Unless you're just watching this time, I'm not really worried about the chart. Just switching. Yeah, okay. Like we want to come down, but buyers just not letting sellers take this. I reckon they're going to give up actually, just because there's going to be a better entry for people to continue going on. Unless we see a decent push up. This is turning out to be a longer trade than I had anticipated. Decent reaction there. If you're just looking for this high to be taken, that's it. If it's another 5 minutes and we're still hovering, I'm just going to take myself out of the position. It's like kind of down. I think it makes sense we go lower for a little video. We've got this M3 resting right in here. Pretty much break even. Actually, $7 away from TP is crazy. So I reckon we're just going to run for this low in here. See if we can still finish this out. and in the next 25 minutes. Looks like we might have just got baby lift. I was saying he's gonna run. If that's the case, but it's part of it. Would he? I think we just have to be patient. Expect this pushed out just a little bit further. I can get this pump up just watching ES. So I might actually jump in straight with two. So stop resting right. Again, just letting ES direct me here on this. Just closing at these highs. Shift back to an M3. Beautiful. Really struggling to get up here. It in this next sort of 5, we should be good to go. Back to an M5. We contested with NCB way too much. You can see all the highs in here. The 5-minute candle just open. So I think in this next 5, we should be able to get this prime that we're looking for. Of that downside reaction here, we need to push straight past this if we're still valid. Otherwise, we're probably still going for that M3 spot, which we before. Bounce back, but more than likely going to fold for this. I could just adjust stops to be fair. I just don't like that we cannot get past that level though. That's the only thing. I think we'd spill a little bit lower, potentially feel that that look to continue rushing. But I should just kept my stops where they were, to be honest. It's one thing that I'm doing too much now as well. It's getting a bit too giddy. $7 away from TP is a bit of a joke, but that's ridiculous. Really good. Okay, back in. Stay in position. Just ready for this last minute. With this last M3 closure. True coincide with the 5-minute closure as well. Looking for a closure at these value area highs if we can. Ideally just to push straight past. So many attempts to go lower and we've just been holding. M5 is just closed. Closure we were looking for. That's a big wide split down here. Just got to be cautious. Probably a bad spot for my stop right here. I think it's going to spill down a little bit lower. Tap into that 3-minute level and if I can get that push to the ups. A bit frustrating because we knew this was coming. I think once again, patience really does pay. But basically, we're just trying to see a nice reaction of bias stepping involved around this level. We see that. We're going to add, there we go, push down a little bit at -3. Let's just wait to see if we get a nice pushback to around that sort of 250 level. Looking for again that sort of 250. Look to add it this third. So we're going pretty heavy with the size now. Another push down. Not ideal. What we wanted to see here, but tonight. It sucked if we tagged down to this 1 minute right in here. But pretty heavy loss now. If we do want to spill to the downside from Saka should be okay. Again, just looking for a high amount of buyers stepping back in. Let's actually see that. To see where this 1 minute needs to close. Right down at the bottom here. Looking for a pretty steep buyback here now. If we, otherwise, we might indeed just spill lower to the downside. This doesn't really give me a lot of volume coming in. Now it's 600, 580. See if we can push back up to the fours here. This isn't looking ideal. We're down at 6. I think we might take us some. Is that pushback that we're looking for? Just watching this M3, if we have enough of a recovery. Doesn't a heavy loss here right now. Going is the question. Maybe point of control. Maybe it's the point of control play. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Push it back up into the fives now. I do think overall we're still going to be long here. So adding in our final mini here, decent reaction to the upside here. Again, looking for these highs. Trying to bounce in about 10 minutes. Great recovery here. So yeah, that M3, we still got that closure. Respecting that level right there. Stop spin right here. I think we would have been okay. But so speed too soon. We still got a little bit to go here on this position. See if we can take all these highs now. We should be okay, yeah. Last little push. There we go. Done. All my days. That took way longer than I needed to. Another winning day. 2 more days to go. Start of the week. Always good to start Mondays with a dub. And important just to keep your emotions in check when it comes to things like this. We obviously had our initial plan of going short. When that didn't work out, we were breaking the highs. Then once we were coming down for a pullback, what I should have done is definitely get out of this position once we saw the stagnation, especially when we saw this big drop to the downside here. After seeing that, just get out, take the small loss. That indicates that sellers do want to push this down at least a little bit. Wait to get a better entry on the long side, and then write that. So entry back at that M3 spot, this spot right here. Stubbs either here or this low would have been perfect. Bang. Perfect trade literally right there. For that. Good analysis on the day, to be fair. Can go pick up my daughter now and spend some time with her without stressing about trying to hit profit. I don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. So yeah, good day, good start to the week. And thanks as always for tuning in, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully winning day number 2. Take care. God bless.